Welcome everyone. I'm just making some dinner. Having some roast vegetables and some fried mushrooms. So I'm just seasoning my vegetables. Just press the like button when you come in, guys. Introduce yourself if you don't mind. So we have some Brussels sprouts, some potatoes, carrots, and bell peppers. Hi, Ramani. Whoops. Hi, Mia. Hi, Lorraine. Welcome. Just adding some turmeric and ginger mix. Hi, Texas middle child. Gonna add some dried thyme and some ginger powder. I'm having a late dinner, well, somewhat late because it's still bright outside. Add a little bit more olive oil. And 21 seasoning. Just gonna add some butter to my pan. So here we have it. Our vegetables, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, carrots, and bell peppers. Red bell pepper, that is. Just gonna roast this in the oven. Add some onion rings to that. Just a few. The oven is already preheated, so I'm just gonna pop this in at 350. Set it for 25 minutes. How are you guys doing? Had dinner already, I presume? Looking delicious. I hope it tastes so. Well, it's seasoned, so we'll move on from there once it gets out. But the onion rings are supposed to go on this plate, but it fit with the vegetables, so. The meat, I am using some, what you call it? Mushrooms, sorry. I have 2 portobello mushrooms here that I marinated earlier, or I put to marinate since this afternoon, so I'm going to flour and fry it. I had it baked the other day, so I'm just gonna try frying it now. Mushrooms. Portobello mushrooms, it cut up and seasoned. Whoops. Not necessarily vegan channel, but I do prepare mostly vegan dishes. Mostly. I eat meat from time to time, but how was the baked version? I didn't want to put too much like flour on it, but it came out pretty good. It was a bit soft and I prefer it a bit crispier. So I'm just gonna add some flour, season that up. This is the Cool Runnings all-purpose seasoning. Hi, Riza. Some garlic salt. I have some roasted vegetables, well, some vegetables in the oven. I'm roasting that, and we have our sauteed portobello mushrooms that I'm preparing to fry. This has been seasoned, well, marinated in the fridge since earlier, a couple of hours. How about making a batter instead of flouring it? I'm gonna flour it because I want it a bit crispier, and then put it in the batter. Kind of like a double dip kind of thing. Yeah, the batter would work fine. Because it's, if you want to say cold, it has like a little wetness to it. So I'm going to dip it first and then put it in the butter and then fry it. But it's well seasoned, so I didn't put much seasoning in the flour. The seasons will stick. Trust me, I will season this and like just massage it nicely, so the seasoning in it already. It's been well seasoned. See? So you're gonna let this sit, kind of like dry up the flour for a little bit, and then you use this same batter here, well, the same dry flour, and make it into a batter, and then dip and fry. Tut, tut, tut. Yeah, so it's just sitting there. I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. The vegetables have like 16 more minutes, so once that's done, well, close to finish, probably like 10 minutes, then I'll start frying these. I'm gonna use water because I don't want to use milk. So we have our butter. Looks a bit runny. I think I'll add a little bit of cornstarch to that. Just a little bit. Let it sit until we're ready for it. Definitely has enough salt and seasoning. So that's that. Mushroom still soaking or sitting nicely. I'm gonna start dipping it and frying it shortly. How are you guys doing? How was your day? What was for dinner? Ta-da-da. Our vegetables are in the oven. I want to give you guys a sneak peek, but phone is charging, so. But it's going okay. Put this back and down like this. I'm gonna set up a plate one time. Spent the day in bed. Not a bad thing. Rest is essential. I spent most of the day in bed. I got up probably after 1. Yeah, probably after 1. And still didn't do anything that I said I was going to do. So I guess I'll have to do that tomorrow. I have this light here because the light for the kitchen is like over there, so you don't see anything much. So hi, this is me. Yeah, so 10 minutes, so I'm gonna turn the fire on now under the oil so that could start heating up before I start dipping these to fry them while the vegetables finish roasting. So let me move you guys over here to Oops, sorry. Over to the stove. To put this in here. Still charging, yes. Now there's the buck. Make us one, make us one. So that's gonna heat up before we get started with the frying. So if you're now joining, we have some mushrooms here that we are going to fry, and we're making some roast vegetables with potatoes and just a couple of onion rings on the side. If you haven't already, just hit that like button, share with your family or your friend if you desire. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more cooking content. Okay. Just gonna give the veg a stir. Whoops. Just gonna flip them. These are basically cooked already. I don't like mushy vegetables, so see, the fork is basically going straight through that. Potato also just about finished cooking, so yeah, right on time. Right on time. Turn it around. Yeah, so the vegetables, four minutes left on the timer. Should finish that off. This oil appears to be a bit hot, so little old trick. A little bit of flour bubbles up. We don't want it too hot. I have a small piece of mushroom here, so I'm just gonna drop that. Yeah, the oil appears to be hot, so we're gonna start dipping and frying. Bring you guys a little bit closer. Clean hands, of course. Alrighty, that's in and frying. Turn that fire down just a little bit. So like to medium high. That's your 25 minutes up. So basically vegetables and stuff should be finished. I'm just gonna turn that off. hug up. They hug up, they hug up, they hug up. Just trying to separate them a bit. That one came off. Smells good. Smells good in here. Smells good. That's the little piece that we put in earlier. If it's one thing, it shrink right up. Nice. 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 Just fry like 4 minutes on each side. And that should do it. They hug up, they hug up, they hug up. Okay. Since they hug up like that, and you have to separate them once they're out, so that's turned. Okay. Another 3 to 4 minutes, well, 2 to 3 minutes, and that should be able to come out. Because it's just about everything to cook. Mushroom doesn't take long to cook. Just a couple of minutes. It's already been in there about 5 minutes already, so yeah. It's looking good. Looking good. Tasted good. Let me get my plate ready. That's the alarm or the timer. I would definitely prefer this on a crispier side and not on the wetter side. So I'm going to take that out now, and then we'll take the vegetables out. Yep. Okay. Why am I punishing myself with this? Alrighty then. Okay. Turn it down a little bit. We're done. We're done. Dun, dun, dun. This is nice and crispy. Vegetables. Some of this. And the star of the show, the mushrooms. So this is one piece. Inside is fairly juicy. It's hot. Let it cool off a bit. You can see the steam. Okay. Nice. And you get that nice crunch to it. Okay. Not bad at all. Not bad at all at all. Okay. Put that over there. Cause tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Just gonna get a piece of what you call it. I have some lettuce here. That I washed. I want some of the mix, spring mix. Gonna add some of that there. I'm just gonna add 2 tomatoes to this. I don't want the plate looking too brown, you know. Not too brown, not too brown. And I'm going to sprinkle some nutritional yeast. And for some healthier fats, omega-3s. Add some pumpkin seed. And dinner is served. Yep. We have one person on the live. Thank you for staying. Part of some of the plate is out of frame. Oh, sorry. Can you see it now? Can you see it now, Lorraine? I think you should. I'm just waiting for my dinner. You say it was out of frame. Can you see it now? Yes, good. So that's the final product. We have some fresh salad here, spring mix, arugula, ratate, baked onion rings, just a little bit, our vegetables, and our vegan protein, mushrooms. Fried mushrooms. I don't usually eat fried stuff, but once in a while wouldn't hurt. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna have my dinner now. It's, what time is it? Probably after 8. I don't know. This live has been 52 minutes, so yeah, probably about 8 something. This outside is not quite dark as yet. I'm gonna take you guys down for a minute. Sorry. Sorry. Thanks for watching and for staying until the end. Outside is now dark, therefore it's just after 8. Not totally dark, but still dark. Yeah. Thanks for staying until the end. We're not having a mukbang, so I'm just going to go eat now. Let me put this phone back into its case. And that's the final product. So, gonna have my dinner now. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for staying to the end. Lorraine, it's lovely having you. Do like, share, and subscribe before you go if you haven't, for those who are new here, thanks for joining. If you like more content like this, do stick around. God bless.